Hello, ITSL game against Denis Pivonika from the Czech Republic. He's rated higher than me and he's below 50%. This is a short information about the strength of ITSL. 60 minutes per game, and there was a strong argument between us about this one, so I'm going to keep an eye on time because he is gonna probably climb win if I exceed it by 1 second. I think there's no more any offense between us, and we'll try to keep pace. Now I have several good headlines: Vietnam revolts, socialist governments, decall, maybe even Red Scare. But I think Red Scare is overall the best, because I have exactly average 2 ops average on the remaining cards, so let's make him have less, sorry, fewer. Oh, especially 5-year plan. But Red Scare is in play because it triggered before 5-year plan triggered defectors. All other headlines would have been saved by this. Okay, socialist governments is the less helpful event of those I have, except Romanian abdication, which would be useless for a coup. I want to drop DEFCON fast to make use of Vietnam revolts and decalls, probably another counter coup, even with Romanian abdication. He counters the 3 ops coup. Fails, fortunately, so Romanian abdication succeeds. Okay, I rolled 2 5s, and these were important 5s, especially the last one. The drawback of Vietnam revolts is that I don't really have many cards to make use of it. I wanted to trigger Arab-Israeli war for an event, but I guess I have to give up this one. Certainly not giving up this one. 5-year plan gone, that can cover gone, so I may theoretically risk getting under CIA. Worst case scenario is that I'm allowing cooling. Israel taken anyway. And yes, I'm gonna make use of this Vietnam revolts advantage. So decall stays as a headline for next turn. Or if I get CIA, I'm gonna dump CIA, let him coup Panama, and then decall. Panama or Iran. Or coup South Africa. Oh no, I no longer can coup South Africa, having influence in Panama. So, I think he doesn't have Middle East scoring because he would have headlined it rather than 5-year plan. But I guess Indo-Paki. Oh, CIA now. Indo-Paki to Iran and Syria would be useful. However, now let's boost up here. Make him do something about Indonesia, I guess. And prepare against the China card break here. Yep. So I assume he goes to Jordan now to secure his number of countries in Middle East, and this forcing a perched opponent into non-battlegrounds is a kind of victory. Yeah, Jordan is assumed. Okay, no scoring's gone. Middle East and Europe equal. Asia dominated by me. I got Middle East. With 5 fiddle decal. And decal is a good idea, I think. But what's the follow-up? I don't have good coup targets, this is the problem. He seems he's having a good card, so this and this is certain. Yeah, let's go here and here. And my idea now is to perform such a coup. The key behind is, if he doesn't counter directly in here or in Iran or somewhere, I dominate Middle East. If he does and drops DEFCON, I have still my MILOPS and may take France and then try to play Middle East, which isn't going to be in danger at any time. He dropped DEFCON, and what's my play? He gets Pakistan, so let's get rid of NATO. And yes, let's attempt to dominate on the Middle East. He's playing faster than me, but I'm keeping an eye on my time. I will have to over-control France, maybe take Spain, Portugal. Keep my domination in Asia. This may be the most the hardest part. So US Japan only if I'm forced to. For Middle East, fight for Middle East is pointless. He may dominate it now by putting 4 in Iraq, then I put 2 in Egypt, and okay, I probably wasted Nasser to some point. But I'm losing only 1 and I'm securing. Okay, Europe's gone, so Middle East has to be gone as well. The priorities are, I guess, Burma, France, and then the last play with either Fido or maybe US Japan even. But how? For example, if he triggers Korean War now and wins it, not loses it, he probably takes South Korea. In this case, I'm gonna hold US Japan and eventually space it. Otherwise, if he plays and loses and goes with 2, I'm gonna use it to secure South Korea. It's quite an obvious play. So he dumped Europe. Asia is the only scoring remaining. I hope he does have it, because it's not good when the best of your scorings stays until the turn 3. He plays as if he had it. So I intended to do it anyway. If he wants to defend, he should go to Philippines and boost South Korea and Pakistan and Indonesia and Australia. I don't think he's gonna spend the China card just for this. Oh, and I certainly don't think this works if he has Asia scoring. And I didn't have better options for this anyway. Of course, I had things like Iraq or Zaire or Algeria, but immediately fighting for a non-scored region is among the top priorities. I wonder about his South Korea plays. Very straightforward, with Korean War still in the deck. But maybe it shows me that I should have played US-Japan right there. Okay, so I should have, and he bluffed me. He got Asia, I got Middle East again. I didn't get any decent headlines. Middle East is pointless because I can do better than what I have now. Okay, let's go with Truman, the cheapest. Blockade is pointless because he has D stall. Small complication, but I should be able to keep Asia. Oh, and I was very lucky with this roll. I couldn't use US-Japan and I couldn't use Marshall if I want to fight for Asia and Europe. With US-Japan he could respond with, for example, China card to North Korea, and I doubt if I could stop his domination there. I certainly didn't want to use NORAD. I have to play independent threats fast. I have blockade, he knows I have it, so I'm gonna keep it long, but eventually play it for ops, I guess. I should space fast because he has captured Nazi scientist and he has things to space. At least he has distal. He won't be spacing it early due to my blockade, but he eventually will. Oh, this was granted, so... And now the question arises, should I fight for more points in Middle East? Or should I just take what I have now? And what to do with NORAD? I think I'll be greedy. I'll take one more here, let NORAD go and hope for an early quagmire. I don't have the firepower to fight against his Voice of America on turn 4, so if he plays it, I'm losing Africa and Central America. I may find some time to go to Zaire, but this is what I was talking about. And I hope he doesn't have too much force. Of course, this is annoying after he just got NORAD from me. This takes the opportunity of dominating Europe away for a long time, maybe forever. But Europe wasn't really too much of a contest in a long run for me. It may matter in current turn if he has the scoring, but my current perched isn't really strong enough for this. At least he gave me the China card. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't give him US Japan right now, but he has some problematic cards. He has distal. He has Asia scoring. He has Korean War. And 2 more cards. Olympic Games. So he doesn't have a playable 3. Okay, let's dump it. I think he will dominate Asia. Oh well. unless he has, for example, decoy now. Of course, he may always play Korean War and hope for a good result. Event with Korean War. Nicely done by you, my friend, nicely done. 8-5, so even taking Indonesia makes it 7-6 in his favor. Okay. Asia is yours, it cost me 7, but well, my perch hand couldn't do anything. I'll be at -1 after this early war. Central America and Liberation Theology. I'm thinking about Cuban Missile Crisis, a good trap against missile envy. And it actually looks good with my hand, because IBM Treaty is still playable by me, but doesn't have really good targets. Yeah, why not? Not a big deal if defected. If he headlines Missile Envy, I'm winning. Oh no, I'm not. I missed the sides. I give him Will Bury You, and this allows him to perform operations. But never mind, after headlining IBM Treaty this would be just the same. So he has distal. He knows that I know it. I have blockade, he knows it. And I know that he knows it. In general, my hand is quite good. So, negotiations. So, Red Scar Perch, is it? Now I a little bit regret degrading Defcon, because after Salt like this I could just realign West Germany. But okay, let's... Sorry, no influence. What the hell did I do? Why is one op in Colombia here? I know. Something very weird happened, as if the computer misinterpreted what I've done, but I want to play this for the event like this. And yes, this provokes him to realign. Provided he fails, I can build up some strong position right for the scoring. He had already used more time than me. The 60 minutes per game, he insisted for 70 minutes, I didn't want to agree. And he was very insistent about it. I'd say abusively insistent, but this is only my opinion. I hardly disagreed, but okay, if he's gonna exceed time limit by single seconds, I'm not gonna complain really. Let's now check this one. If he continues braking, I am ready to play the China card to secure my position in Central America, because it's worth too many victory points. Very successfully for me, he failed. So now for the rest of the turn. Blockade or Summit look quite decent hold cards, because I'm gonna be purged next turn. Cambridge 5 is pointless, or maybe headline. ABM Treaty looks a good headline, but I will probably have to use it that turn to achieve some military operations. Where to play? Algeria, Zaire are obvious spots. Oh, he had Europe. Okay, so this is gonna be played, so let's do it. Okay, maybe South African unrest, because I don't really need the event right now, not with such a board. Middle East has been scored, but OPEC has not, plus Sadat is somewhere still, and I don't want to lose access to this part of the board. So Europe gone, Asia gone, Middle East gone, Central America gone, Southeast Asia quite stable, Africa and South America to be fought for. Okay, so he took it from me. Maybe I should prepare for a river skirmish in such a case. I'm thinking about cooing South Africa with ABM Treaty, cutting his access off. Maybe a game changer. He's hesitant to space distal. On the other hand, yeah, this gives domination. This is provocative for him to coup. If he does, I can counter with blockade, save ABM Treaty as the next turn headline, when I'm gonna be purged. Gain one military operation, to lose only one rather than two. Spacing quagmire. Okay. So I'm not giving this to VPs. Failed, gave him NORAD, yes. He spaced Quagmire and he activated NORAD, so he probably grabs Thailand from me. Or he grabs Battleground Coup because he has China card face down. I'd be happy to drop DEFCON in the headline, because my only battleground is South Africa. Oh, that was something unexpected. But with South African unrest out of the desk, it's quite makes sense. I think I'm gonna counter this Red Scare purge. And it's worth playing even if he doesn't purge me right now. Interesting. He doesn't have good coup targets in Europe. So I think realignments is a good option. I guess I wanted too much. But at least now he should feel somewhat endangered and cool. Maybe, for example, Thailand with the China card. Okay, you go for Africa, my friend. And you use defectors. No, if I could, he counters. But this really doesn't matter because otherwise he takes the second country anyway, and I certainly prefer him activating NORAD after his coup than after mine in such tit for tat. Plus, after his coup, I still dominate Africa. I have to go into South America before I trigger Panama Canal returned to 5-year plan. I'm not going to hold 5-year plan. There are DEFCON suicides in the deck, and I don't really have to worry about any scoring. What I have to worry about is being purged next turn. let's create a threat of domination. In Europe. I'm playing the entire hand, so blockade is gonna be explained. But as for now, I'm not allowing you. Taking my Thailand. Anti-colonial road guards. And some OPEC. And if he gives me some time, my next move is gonna be 3 to Colombia. Hoping for winning a Coup's war. The third point was an extra point. I didn't really know what to do with this one, or especially now. Where? Colombia, yes. Oh, very high. So I have to hope for at least a 4, yes. That was what I rolled. A bit problematic if he wins this coup war, because I don't want to activate Panama Canal return for him. At least he lost this one. I can't really fight for Africa, but I certainly can fight for South America right now. In Africa, I will just have to count on Angola coup next turn. But now you saw how the second point in Nigeria paid off. Excuse me for a moment. trying back and out what I see. But the next turn is gonna be crucial, I think. I haven't seen Bear Trap and he has Red Skull paired. Still haven't seen Bear Trap. In case of Bear Trap, what do I want to have played most? I think Cultural Revolution is very important. Grain sales, interesting. Quite a pointless event, but nastily he can use it for ops and coup. Zaire, Venezuela, they are juicy. Zaire is the target of his choice, okay. I haven't seen OPEC, but I also haven't seen Muslim Revolution. This is about Sadat. Special relationship before it activates. Sounds like a plan. Plus crawling to Chile. I'm not really sure about Ask Not. What I'm really worried about is Bear Trap on AR7 and Red Scar Perch as the headline next turn. But my hand is poor enough now to be unable to prepare for this. I haven't seen Junta and I haven't seen Brush. Yeah, I saw Brush War. I had IBM. OAS gone. Canal gone. This was a nasty surprise. So what? China and Nigeria, or kitchen debates and hoping to roll at least a 4. No, a 3 is enough. Yeah, it's like a brush war, but lost. And potentially costly. He doesn't have Muslim Revolution because it wouldn't be played, probably. Or he doesn't want to trigger it because it denies him access, regardless of its influence costs. If he doesn't score Africa now, I will try to coup once again with Sadat. Ooh. Okay, I didn't see this one coming, so this can't be ignored, my friend, sorry. Peru is pointless because as I'm playing the China card, he knows that I don't have any other playable force. Yeah, what about here? Oh, there may be no reshuffle. I actually want a reshuffle because the regions waiting to be scored look worse than the regions already scored. South America, Africa and Southeast Asia are waiting. Africa looks bad. South America looks even turning to bad. Southeast Asia looks okay. Of other regions, Asia looks bad, but Europe and Middle East look good and Central America look great. So I will play Kennedy probably. I don't think it's worth playing Usuri like this. For mere 2 victory points. His play is, in my opinion, too much showing what may he have. He has Southeast Asia scoring, he doesn't have Africa scoring, he doesn't have South America scoring. I have to do something about Africa. I'm thinking about playing Kennedy right now, just to provoke him to discard more cards, because I'm gonna get 8, he's gonna get 8, one more would be advisable. So Muslims no longer cut him access, therefore I may as well play Sadat for him. I was even thinking about Kennedy to Israel to control Middle East, but now that he played into Israel, this is pointless. I'm gonna check my luck with Indo-Pakistani war. He's playing decently fast. This is something I have to confirm. Whew. But he isn't playing really strong. Come on, 3 to Botswana. What the hell was this? The Chinese players would have punched your voodoo doll billions of times for such a waste of ops. He can't have 2 good cards, but he can't have bad scorings, so at turn 6, okay, get off this, I don't know, chair. Southeast Asia, OPEC. Okay, so we will have a reshuffle. I'm now thinking both cars would be decent headlines next turn. Both cars are decent to be played right now. I think one small step, because I don't need military operations this turn, but I may find myself needing them next turn. So I got to reshuffle, and it's certain that Africa and South America come next turn. This maybe I'll finally see socialist governments the next time. And get the hell rid of NORAD. And not defectors was played in mid-war. Socialist governments were not. And one card only is gonna be back. And this was a strong move, making me pick between Africa and South America. In both regions, domination itself is worth 3 victory points, but in Africa I have better odds. Actually, with this row it could have been Uruguay as well. But well, let's hope I bet on the right horse. I can't guess which scoring does he have. He doesn't have any, because he would have played it. What I can bet is which coup is more promising. He really doesn't make many 1800 rated moves, like 3 to Botswana, but he has an interesting and original style of play. I can't really describe it. But yes, he's a decently good player. Maybe good enough to beat me. Sorry about that. Could not tell that, but I wanted to do it. Ooh. Quite careful. I got socialist governments. He has South America scoring. In Asia, nothing really can be very much worse than now. I'm just gonna take him off. South America may in turn be much worse than now. Good thing for me is that in Africa he doesn't have access to Algeria, and that I have this scoring. Ouch! But this is very, very bad. Even Che isn't helpful now. Ah yes, a feeder. 8 and really no chance for it to get better. So my goal for now is to minimize losses in Africa. Yeah, let's threaten something. If he goes in Africa, I have checked. If he doesn't, I may attack Nigeria with realignments. Probably done by Formosan resolution, which I want to get rid of, preferably before he plays the China card. The worst thing that can happen due to it is him using 3 offs to get 1 more from Asia. But I really can't complain. Yes, he did this. Damn. But this worked. I would like these roles to be reversed, actually. But you can't always have what you want. What he wants is winning both regions. At least I got some decently stable non-battle ground. Plus, cooing Saharan states is a decent move anyway. Okay, this was an exaggeration. Alliance for Progress for cooing Sudan. I mean, this gives you only a domination in Africa, which is worth 3 victory points, while triggering this for the event would be worth 4. So only if you think this decides about both scoring and final scoring, this is decent by any meaning. Come on! This was a must-have 2 or more. Fuck. Okay, now I rolled 2 ones in a row after Che rolled third one in a row. 3 ones in a row against Saharan states. Now if he puts something there, bird trapping myself doesn't seem very right. Whew, at least that. Giving him 6 victory points just like this doesn't seem very right as well. Ugh. At least this can't be countered just by special relationship. But I stopped liking what I'm seeing here now. And this is the moment where I start thinking I may be losing this game. West Germany and South Africa. No, South Africa is not enough. South Africa? Something like yep. Oh no, he got rid of this Europe so cheaply. Okay, Central America's going. I think I should watch his hand. Oh no, he watches mine now. But it's easy to pick a card he doesn't need. Decol Romanian will win Asia Cambridge 5 OPEC. He doesn't really have any very good cards. The coup in Central America. I will have to get off Bird Trap. Grain sales and AWACS are 2 cards I want to get rid of. So there is still a hope. If I roll good, if the next several rolls are low, except from his space race roll. Oh, this was a mistake. He should have remembered about Bird Trap, and he should have could it in the action round with higher card and with NORAD. I'm in trap. He may directly take country, and he does it. Oh no, he's betting on realignment rolls. I got rid of the trap, so he is in a must position now. But he has only unpleasant cards left. Oh, he gave me the Reformer event. That's nice, I know that Europe was scored, but that's still impressive. Now I have a dilemma. Maybe I should play Iran-Contra scandal. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's check what he has. Nickel, Romanian, Marine Barracks. Then my old computer is making some problems. Cambridge 5 OPEC. About my old computer. Any billionaire is watching me, my PayPal address is under each movie. Cambridge 5 is something he may play through. I still have arms race, so let's fight this way. The question is even Contras or Yuri and Samantha as the hold card. Oh. Only this. Therefore, this is the response which is asking for itself. Romanian abdication is the least painful for him now, but gives him only one attempt to realign, and I assume it's realigning Mexico, because this is where I have no access. If he succeeds. Oh, he gives me the go. And he fails. Very fortunate. One. Not enough in Asia. because I picked the wrong countries, still not enough Indonesia. Okay then, let's make this easier for me to fight back Africa. Now Central America for 9 victory points is always worth. And excuse me for a moment. I'm back. So my space race, my headlines are gonna be seen from now on. Very lucky roll, maybe a game-changing roll. Gave me 2 victory points, gave me War Games victory margin, gave me arms race victory, and equalized Asia. Grain sales is on. Star Wars would be nasty, but I prefer to have it in my hand rather than in his, provided he isn't purging me. I have defectors and I have glasnost, and I generally have multiple very good events. Scoring left, Middle East and Southeast Asia. I have Soviets shut down, so we will bury you with no downside risk. Korean War provides me with military operations. The drawback is I won't be able to coup in South America. Or I may play Glasnost. If he hadn't been controlling South Korea, I could play Glasnost and then coup with Soviets shoot down Karl. But in this case, I'm gonna headline "We will bury you." And this is a Missile Envy trap. But he won't play Missile Envy because he's good enough to know that I wouldn't headline "We will bury you" without Soviet shutdown call in my hand. not worth eventing, I think. Solidarity is worth getting rid of. And Europe is worth being fixed. I'm a little worried about South America. I'm gonna give Korean War chance. Actually, this looks like my only chance to fight for Asia. Other chance is if I get US-Japan the last turn. I may avoid playing it and put the China card into. Japan. And yes, this is the fight for Europe. Korean War provides me with military operations. I'm thinking about Glasnost. 2 extra VPs, but gives him a coup target, which, if succeeded, may give him 2 extra VPs. On the other hand, I don't have 2 ops queuable targets. One step queuable targets battle bonds. On the other hand, I would like to realign Nigeria with this. Maybe I can just break Chile. Lebanon? Come on, what the hell? This op in Lebanon is so pointless. Did he misclick Greece or Turkey? Greece and Turkey would be decent, preventing European domination. But well, you don't click confirmation if you do things like this. Let's just collect victory points. If Tasos is watching this video and seeing this comment, I like you very much, my mate. I just like making jokes around anything. This is why I wrote, let's call it Tasos Crisis. Now he has a dilemma. if he goes, I'm gonna play this so secure Chile. I'm not sure about defectors, whether to space it or to get 2 VPs and 2 ops and give him 1 VP, but this is why I'm gonna make it my last action round play. He's going. And he's going very, very well. A 6 in Panama can be game-changing in a moment like this, but come on, not Panama. West Germany was asking for at this point. Okay, Chile can't wait any longer. Seven, 0, 5, 3, -2, +3 plus China +4. So I'm leading in the map, not counting Southeast Asia, it doesn't count the final scoring. And I'm leading by 13 VPs, so this should be quite secure. But of course there's still one turn to play. Okay, he's overing. He changed Africa by 1. But basically it was a very non-aggressive colonial guards. Oh, I was lucky enough to win the Korean War. 2 VPs extra, and from the war 6 VPs extra from Asia and 2 VPs extra from Bilops, which I haven't counted prior to this comment. This is how he may still win. Let's attempt to space this. Successful, so he cannot space any longer in this turn. Excuse me for a moment, I guess it's the last time in this game because it's getting into the decisive stage. And I'm back. What did he do? East European unrest. Okay. I guess I have to live with this, but this doesn't cripple my position in Europe, so just try to take this one. That was a successless move. But with this VPs, I'm optimistic. I guess I'm slightly leading the map still. Phew, maybe not any longer. But certainly not losing the map by 17 VPs, which he needs to compensate for my map and China card. NORAD targets, not many painful. Chile and Germany are the play with the network stopped this moment, I would be very, very disappointed. Because the game is already won by me, I guess. So. Yes, I know you succeed on the second attempt. And your NORAD is not even gonna break my West Germany, and with Chile it's easy repairable. And I can purge you for the very last action, for the very last turn. Excuse me. And because I don't want to activate his NORAD on my coup, I think I play Missile Envy to make him play a very cheap card next turn. I'm giving up South America and I'm giving up Africa, but I feel I may still fight for the other regions. Terrorism is a very decent response. So I will have to space stack and cover. But first, let's reduce your hand's potential. US-Japan doesn't really change the outcome of Asia much. It gives him one more victory point. I think I still prefer this to... okay. So he doesn't even have a force. Once or twice. He only rolls annoyingly high. Actually, the China card to Japan gives me one more victory point than playing US-Japan. Can he cut my hand once more? Yes, he can. He doesn't have... He may have 5-year plan. Nah, I have to fight for Europe anyway. So it's... one small step will do for military operations. I think I may play the entire hand, not space stack and cover, because it's just a waste of time, and play the China card if I find a way to provide me some extra. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, I don't believe it, and I have a China card. Okay, let's play it now. Just to be sure. South African unrest and Portuguese Empire crumbles are my next events, because this is possible that I may turn the tables in Africa. One small step is gonna be a coup somewhere, probably in the last action round or AR6, because I don't know where to coup. Certainly not there. Unlucky for him. Excuse me. No, I'm taking some serious steps. Sharp diplomacy 1 and 2, and this is not enough to stop Portuguese Empire crumbles. So, US-Japan realigning Nigeria and South Africa may literally turn the tables, provided the lucky rolls. His last AR, what can it do? He can only use a 3-ops card purged, so it's a 2-ops card. He denied him. I wasn't even dominating there. Okay, let's try this one. Ouch. In such a case. Now I have to calculate one small step. With African domination against military operations, but African domination will be worth 4. 3 for domination itself and 1 for grabbing extra battleground. He may break Algeria, yes. If I coup, he may still break somewhere. I'm not really into counting his break possibilities. I'm not Ziemowit, I don't have his attitude. And I don't have to calculate the maximal possible win. I guess Nigeria and Angola with one small step is going to be the best move. A 5, DEFCON at 5. This changes things a little. I think I'm gonna give him 1 victory point like this in such a case. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he can't really dominate Africa even with 3 against 1. So let's attempt to make him a stupid joke in South America. one he should address, and I have my military operations. It was a very nice move, a trappy one, and the fact that I had an unconditional hostile DEFCON degrader actually helped me. Cost me 1 victory point, secured my military operations, and took this 1 victory point back by denying him control of 1 battleground. I think I'm winning this game. I'm not gonna calculate it now because it's pointless already. I have no more moves to make. But it was a very fascinating game, and I'm glad this particular game was fascinating. One, because my opponent is a very strong player, and the other thing is because he had the Voice of America, and I won by only 1 victory point, so this is another reason. And the third thing is that we had some hostile attitude to each other, like just after Cuban Missile Crisis, and it was resolved. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time.